And welcome back into the Sesh Room. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Chase, and this is our guide to elevate your sesh.
What is your go-to thing
Like
in
to smoke out of?
Yep, you're on the go.
I
No.
hate to say it.
Or yeah, you got to be on the go because if you're at home, you have everything you need.
Yeah, I have everything I need if I'm
You got to be on the go or somewhere new. Let's say you have nothing. You're going into a smoke shop. What do you even buy?
I would get a pipe,
What kind of pipe?
just a dry pipe,
Just sprinkle some herbage in there and send it on.
and then smash it on the ground after because I'm good.
Dry pipes are terrible. It's probably $10.
Yeah, like $10. I don't know.
A burner pipe.
A burner pipe, the one hitter, it may suck.
Dude, the one hitter is solid.
Solid as a rock. Like I got a little case, it's green. I mean, like, no. Is it safe to smoke it out of that little metal thing? But like,
Do we do it?
yes.
Yeah, no, it should be
Like
fine.
occasionally.
It should be fine.
That's probably
I
my
think.
preferred for the tree. If I'm on the go, I probably just use the one hitter. Super convenient, fits in the pocket. Just light it
You can put like a bunch in there too. Grind it up, send it on.
all the way in there.
All the way in.
Probably fit like, I don't know, ground up, probably like 5 grams. I see that 5 grams. It's like
Yeah, it's pretty
like that
deep. I think it's deeper than that, especially some of like the dugouts or whatever. Or I think that's what they're called. I think it's called a dugout. Yeah,
Make it.
the thing that has the little twist top and it holds the weed on the other side.
Yep.
I think it's called a dugout, and your one hitter just sits on the other side. It's like spring loaded.
Yo.
Remember, it wants to shoot out.
Yeah, I have one.
I think they're called dugouts.
A dugout.
That's what I've heard.
I've
What's the
never heard that
official
in my
term
life.
for it? No clue.
I don't know, something that kind of looks like you're smoking a cigarette, but like it's obvious. When you look, it's not a cigarette.
But you can't call it a pack because
I
it's
know.
not like a pack of cigarettes. Do you call it a dugout? We're calling it a dugout.
If you'd have caught me when I was like, it was like 19, nothing to smoke out of, had to follow my friend, jump a fence, go to some like gross grass. It's gross grass. Hate to see it. It's just like,
Ticks and stuff.
whack.
Some of that uncut grass. Where were you going? Jumping a fence.
We across to some abandoned school
Oh,
so we
gosh.
could smoke weed. And
At
we
the
get there,
abandoned school.
and he's like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, where's like the pipe or whatever? And he's like, "I got this Coke can that I was drinking. I'm gonna dump the rest out and make a bowl."
Would he just pull like a knife out and put some slits in it?
Yup.
Burn a little hole, shotgun hole in the side.
Yo. And then we started smoking weed, and I was like, "This is crazy. Who does this?"
Did you get high?
Probably.
Did you get stony baloney?
Probably ended up high. Who knows?
Kind of worth
Don't
it then
remember.
with a little Coke flavor on your weed. What you didn't know is you were having cushion Coke.
Gross. One time, never again. Would not recommend. Just go buy something.
Jump a fence. Go to an abandoned school. Take some friends, whatever. Make it a trip.
Listen, I don't know
Take
why
a Coke can.
he wanted to hang out, and he was like, "Can't smoke where I live, so follow me." And I'm like, I hate to hear it.
This is like one of those anime adventures where you start walking and 3 episodes later you get to where you were walking. Over the forest and through the woods, you know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
It was literally like 5 minutes, bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That's
like
not crazy.
overplaying it. Just had to like
Okay.
hop the fence and just go through some gross grass. It's like, like, why didn't we go into like the other side? Like walk around the extra 5 minutes would have probably been worth it. Instead of hopping that fence.
What is gross grass?
Like gross grass.
Does it like talk to you when you walk by it? Touch you?
What is gross grass?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah,
I was
there's
just giving you a
like
hard time.
ton of bugs in it.
Gotcha. Ticks probably. Nasty.
Gross.
You're solid. Probably wore pants. Maybe. Probably not.
Nope, never wore pants. What you mean? Shorts all the way. We
Send
just
it.
ran through it.
If you run fast enough, they won't get you.
I want to tell you, I've never had a tick bite down on me. Did something right.
Yo, he repels ticks. The tick repeller.
Tick repel.
I've smoked out of a can, though, before. I feel like that is probably the first way. If not, it wasn't. Do you remember when people would take the Gatorade bottle or like a water bottle, burn a hole and put like a socket that they stole out of their dad's socket
Gross.
set? Stick it down in there, and that's your bowl, and then you burn a little shotgun hole on the side. Dude, you have an on-the-go, ready-to-go bowl. I had a Gatorade bottle that I liked, and I would
Get
wash it
out
out.
of here.
I would like rinse it out after I used it like 5 or 10 times. I kept it until the plastic turned yellow, and I was like, "Oh, that's probably bad." There were mistakes that were made early in my
Probably
smoking
inhaling
career.
plastic fumes.
Ah, dude. It wasn't the weed though that did it. It was Gatorade. Sue Gatorade for $10 million because I hit your Gatorade bottle like a bowl.
Man, there's no warning on here that says I can't do this. Wild.
That's hilarious.
This guy.
Don't smoke out of plastic.
Please don't. It's not worth it.
Glass. No silicone either. Silicone is sketchy. I don't trust silicone for a single second. Do you?
Absolutely not.
Silicone is, I mean, they make some cool shaped, cool looking silicone bongs and bowls and things, but man, terps stealing, bongs and pieces.
Hate to see it.
Silicone's porous, man. Can't play with that. We know this. Talked about this. They know this. It's all bad.
I mean,
don't smoke out of daily items that should be thrown away. Glass. First 420 guide item. No silicone.
no silicone.
No plastic. Don't smoke out of an apple.
Definitely no smoke out of an apple.
Don't.
And
You
if
remember
you
a
don't
couple?
buy glass, use papers.
They're like $1.99 for like 50. That's
Easy.
50 joints. That's a ton of joints. Do you remember a couple of years ago? I think it was. Might have been longer. Might have been less. We're gonna say a couple because I have no clue. That people were taking rose petals and rolling joints, and they were like rose joints. They would take a rose petal, rip it off, or like a living rose, roll a joint out of it, and smoke it. And it was supposed to be like some all natural thing.
Never seen that in my life.
Oh, dude, it was huge. It was huge. I saw it on Instagram. I saw it all over the place. It's crazy, though, because I think some roses, don't they get sprayed with, like, pesticides and stuff to keep bugs off of them?
100%. If you're, like, grabbing some random roses, that's probably not good for you.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, though.
Don't roll up any leaves. The only leaf that I know is okay is the Cordia leaf, and I don't know where it comes from, and that's on king palm because they say that's okay. And king palms are great.
But what if king palm's lying to you?
Oh, I already knew. I already knew that king palm was probably maybe lying to us. Just kidding. I don't know if they are.
He said, I don't know if they are.
I don't know if
could
they
be.
are. They, like, could be. I have no clue. If
don't
they
know either.
are, that's on them. And, like, the FDA and all that stuff for, like, letting them make that. Hate to see it.
What do you think about bong?
I like all bongs. I think all bongs are good bongs. We did the whole is Hetty worth the tax thing. Throughout my journey of China and not China pieces, and as far as that all goes, anything with water is welcome as long as it's clean in my book. You know what I'm saying? Water stains aside. If you have water stains, that doesn't mean anything. You should just do better. But
He said you should just do better.
no stabs taken here. But yeah, bongs. All bongs are good bongs as long as they're glass bongs. I don't like silicone. I've smoked out of like plastic ones before. I've seen people that are like on the job doing some construction or something.
Absolutely not.
Cut some
No,
PVC
you
real
have
quick.
not.
Cut some PVC real quick. Drill a hole for a little downstem. Put a little downstem in there enough to hold some weed, and then fill up some quick bottled water. We're hitting out a PVC on the
Gross.
job right there and then. Not from firsthand experience. This was a story, I think, from someone, maybe allegedly.
Allegedly.
Definitely not firsthand experience.
Listen, either get a one-hitter, get a bong, or use paper.
It's super easy. But like some people like dry pipes or a spoon pipe, I think is what they're also called. And
Gross.
they're fine though. You get high, you get the hit. Again, I wouldn't use a cheap one. They make like those little metal ones that is like a little crack pipe. I've hit out of one. I know you have too. There's been some old head around you that has the little $2-3 little metal little elbow. You know what I'm
Gross.
saying? And that's definitely for like crack. I don't know what else it would be for. It's not for weed, but people smoke weed out of it. And it's fine. I've smoked out of it. It's fine. It's just there's no shotgun and it's hot and it's terrible. But,
It hurts.
oh my gosh.
It's like it's just a steamroller in a smaller format.
But like it tastes worse because like it's all metal and I feel like I can taste the butane flame because I'm not getting any fresh air. There's no shotgun.
Would you hemp wick one?
I've never hemp wicked one,
It's
but it would
fire
probably be
with a
way
hemp wick.
better.
Probably way better.
It'd be way better. than like nasty torch or lighter
Yeah, here's some
butane
lighter.
goodness. I feel like I could taste like the flame on my tongue and it's like hot. I don't know. It's not good. Not a gas station crack pipe person.
Sounds not favorable.
Yeah, spoon pipes though, like a regularly made glass spoon pipe that's like with a shotgun on the side and like decent. I'm game on those. Some people stick those in their pockets, and that's like the daily spoon pipe.
Boom pipe.
The daily. I'm cool with those. Cheap, easy. Maybe you smash them when you're done. Maybe you don't.
I did have a bubbler that I kind of like.
Yo, a bubbler is respectable. Only thing I don't like about a bubbler is you cannot clean that thing.
Possible.
Like all the holes to get like salt or anything in or out are so small usually that like it's a process.
Listen, this is what you need to do if you buy bubblers. Okay? You buy 50 of them.
All the same
50,
from China.
All the same. Could you imagine going to someone's house and they're like, let me fill up the bubbler real quick. They hit it, like just do a snap on a bubbler. I guess they're in there. And the dude's like, all right, it's your turn. And he's like, all right, let me throw some in there. And he's just like, the guy's like, whoa. Why are you smashing that? Opens up the closet. He's like, no. I'm not letting you hit a dirty bubbler. Like
Fills
100 of them.
Fills it up with new water and everything. It's like when SpongeBob, who was smashing the clocks? Squidward was smashing the clocks.
Squidward was smashing the clocks.
Someone was smashing clocks in SpongeBob, and it's like when he opened up the whole closet and it was clocks, they just kept smashing them. It was that.
Wow.
It's that.
Smashing clocks.
That's amazing. Yeah.
But with bubblers.
And
And instead of being angry and mad, it's because you're just smoking.
And you want that fresh, crisp, glorious hit every single time off the greens.
Just imagine. I'd probably be like, I'd probably be respectable. But like the smashing's kind of overplayed
You could have just like threw it away
in the
or
trash
like
can.
I feel like the easiest way now I'm thinking about it in the heat of the moment, if you took a bubbler and just put it in one of those Tupperwares that are just a little bit bigger than it, just filled that whole thing with ISO. It might be a waste ISO is what it is. And just submerge it in there just
Such a waste.
entirely. You could clean it that way and just let it soak like overnight or whatever. Rinse it out.
Nah, or you could at least do
What a
something cool and be
pain,
like,
though.
I'm going to go in the backyard with the bat and just cinder.
That's a good way to send her though. Get a little exercise, come back in, take another snap. Time for some exercise again, dude. Bow. Hitting homers out here. Your neighbors would think you're a crackhead in the backyard smashing glass with a bat.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, I just took a fresh hit out of this bubbler and I don't reuse them, so boom.
Tell you the truth. I've been to someone's house where like, yeah, just throw your trash wherever.
Oh,
like,
dude,
what?
I have to.
What?
Not even 420 guide, just hygiene guide. But yeah, don't do that. Yo, I have to.
Dude, like I'm saying, like
Not even hating.
bong
Like it wasn't
break?
even like a bad
Bro.
house or anything.
a bong break, it'd stay there. You like come back like a month later and the broken bong is in the same spot. Just like, yep,
Pieces and bong and
haven't
stuff.
gotten to it yet.
What do you need to get to? Just throw it away, dude. Or knock it all, it's glass.
So I'm saying,
You want to dispose of that at least. I mean,
Yes.
trash is one thing. Glass is another. Glass will hurt you.
that's that.
Maybe he's like a hoarder or something. I think people I don't know.
But
I'm not a
How are you
psychiatrist.
gonna? He said, "I'm not a psychiatrist."
I'm not a psychiatrist. I definitely don't get paid enough to be one either.
You want to know another way to elevate your high?
On the fly,
That you
420
would do
guide,
the 420
and it's a decent one.
edibles.
We're guiding you. We're not telling you bad things. We're telling you all the good things. Good edibles, yes. I think just about any edible made with decent weed or wax or rosin or whatever is fantastic. Edibles are great. Those will knock you out. Take a couple bong rips or smoke a joint right before the edible hits.
This guy.
Eat the edible, then smoke a joint. Or eat the edible. If you haven't eaten edibles before, just eat the edible and chill. But if you eat the edible and then smoke a joint or hit the bong a couple times, you get that like little tingle and then the edible comes in and just like gives you a big left hook. Oh, it's great.
Mike Tyson left hook.
Oh, yeah. Knock you straight out.
See, I gotta be doing nothing for like at least 4 hours because I'm gonna be starfishing on the ground, just like, I'm so high.
I'm so high.
Like can't even operate. Just like, dang, stuck.
What do I do now? And then you get lost in thought or like you watch TV or something. Eat snacks. DoorDash. I don't know what your thing is.
Nah, Uber Eats and DoorDash, that is so overpriced. No, thank you. It's like robbery.
Convenient though. It's convenience.
But listen, I got food at home.
Yeah, from Uber Eats or DoorDash, they're about to bring it to your house.
No, I buy groceries and I have food at home.
What if you want something that's not your groceries?
Then you just take the L and drive somewhere and get it.
You gotta drive?
Why wouldn't you?
What if you're starfishing on the ground?
It doesn't matter. You pull yourself together. Listen.
What if they can't? What
If
if
they
they
can't,
have
then
taken
you
these
add-
edibles and they cannot pull themselves together?
You ask someone else to do it. If they don't do it, they are a pretty bad friend. That's all I'm going to say.
What if they both took edibles and no one in the freaking house can pull themselves together?
I feel like if
It's
someone
Uber Eats
suggests,
time.
listen, someone suggests it, they can totally handle it because they have to babysit.
I think you can order the food like online and just pick it up. Then you ain't got to talk to anybody. You just go inside, pick it up off the shelf, and go out. Like Chipotle and Panera and all
We're
kinds
so
of places do that.
Antisocial. Back.
I'm just saying, if you can't handle yourself, if you're super high or you're paranoid or whatever.
If that happens to you, you probably shouldn't. That happens to you, you shouldn't smoke weed.
What's their first time? You never got paranoid when you were smoking? Oh, dude,
It's not
I
even the
remember the
first
first
time.
times I was smoking or taking edibles, and my eyes were so red, and I was out in public, and I'm like, dude, I'm going to go to jail for having red eyes.
But you pull yourself together in like 5 minutes because you realize nobody cares.
Yeah, I got there, but it took me a little bit, and it didn't happen that trip or the other trip. It took me like a year or two to be like, all right, I don't think anybody cares about what I'm doing.
This guy.
Sorry, trying to read the clock.
Nah, you're lying. It did not take a year.
Bro, for sure.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah. Of smoking regularly, 100%. I'd be going out in public and I'd be like, I'd be like laughing and stuff. I'd be like acting a fool. I'd be like, I'm so high. Whoever I'm with is like, I am too. I'm like, we need snacks. We got to get out of here because like they know we're high.
This guy.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe you don't, but that was me, dude. That was
No.
me.
Didn't care.
Some people, man, you know how it is. The paranoia is what turns them off of the weed. They're like, I get too paranoid. I can't smoke. I know you've heard that.
The only time I've
Reddit
gotten paranoid
saw
is
it.
like at the crib. It's the only time. It's never happened in public. You know, like,
Paranoid at the crib?
yeah, you know, like you take a big one, and your heart starts racing. You're like, why am I stressing myself out for no reason? Like, you're just sitting there, like, stressing, and you don't know why you're stressing. It's because you took a big dab. Like, you took a giant jab, and it's just like, heart's racing a little bit, but like, it's just because, like, I guess this weed makes me a little tense. I don't know.
You ever taken a big gravity bong rip?
Absolutely not.
Are gravity bongs on the 420 guide as a yes or a no?
That's a no for me.
It's a no for me too. They're extremely intense and they hurt.
Listen,
But I had a gravity bong list segment on here and I wanted to be like, hey, gravity bongs are a thing. Some people love them. Not for me. They hurt. There's like super legit ones too that are like glass and all the stuff. And it's like, hey, these are legit still.
hard pass.
The pain.
It hurts.
What about like all the new stuff that's starting to come out? Topical creams. We got drinks. I've seen THC gum. I've seen. Did I already say topical cream? I definitely did. Drinks.
You did say cream.
Gum. There's a lot. You could Google. There's all kinds of things that they're putting weed in. Oh, dude, I had a patch. It was a THC patch. You just put it on your arm or close to a vein or something. And it was a THC patch.
Close to a vein.
Yeah, some crap like that. I don't know. I can't remember what it said. It was like 35 milligrams THC, something. I did it. Did I get high? No. But it was free, so it was whatever.
I was about to say.
I didn't pay for it.
I was about to say.
It was free. And I tried it, and it did nothing. But I was taking bong rips at the same time, so like, I don't know, I'm not the best at like doing an experiment, you know what I'm saying? I started taking bong rips, and I'm like, oh man, I wasn't supposed to take bong rips.
Why do you do that to yourself?
It's sitting there, you know what I'm saying? The worst thing is it's sitting there, and then the weed's there, and I'm like, man, a bong rip real quick, and then I'm done. One won't get me high.
Yeah, but then you take like 3
or 6.
See, this guy's trying to cap. Once you hit the bong, you can't just be like, once was good enough.
Let's
There's no
hit it
way.
again. How can I elevate my sesh also?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, I was thinking you were talking to me the other day about myrcene and all that stuff from mangoes, and you can eat fruits and vegetables or whatever before
Listen.
you smoke, and it'll elevate, or it helps with THC, terpenes, something, something.
All I know is a mango has the same stuff in it. Some stuff that's the same from weed. And it's the myrcene stuff.
The myrcene stuff or whatever it was.
Yep.
Heard people talk about it. I remember the terpy day guy talking about it.
It was a terpy day.
Yeah, remember he says myrcene and something zine and neen and all these things.
Not a terp.
No.
No, I wish you would have said absolutely not.
No, sir. Everything is
Everything's
terps.
a terp.
Terps worldwide.
Oh no. Apparently it makes it more easily for the THC to get through your
Blood-brain barrier. We don't know what that is, but if you Google it, you can maybe find out and let us know in the comments below. I don't know what a blood-brain barrier is, but, it's probably the barrier between, the blood and your brain and stuff.
I mean, I'm no doctor.
But like where, THC and stuff goes, receptors and things.
Deliciousness.
Endocannabinoid system.
You need to eat a lot of mangoes.
Yeah, not just like
probably
one
like 4 or
slice.
5.
There we go.
Slices? I ate
Slices?
like 5? Yeah, 5 slices.
Okay, I wanted to specify.
5
It wasn't 4 mangoes, it was 4 slices.
No, I did not eat 4 mangoes. Oh my gosh, dude. If that was the price to pay, I would not do that.
Not even worth mentioning if you had to eat 4 or 5 mangoes.
No, I just ate 4 or 5 mango slices. And then I waited like 10 minutes, went and smoked, blew my face off. I was like, whoa.
It worked. It's real.
I'm spinning.
Gotta watch the science stuff.
The science stuff.
You gotta watch the science stuff. These guys might know what they're talking about. I don't know.
I talk more about it on Twitch. Look up some stuff about it.
Yeah, we'll poke around on Twitch. We go live on Twitch every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do all kinds of stuff besides smoke a whole bunch of weed and take a whole bunch of dabs. Look up things, learn things, poke around, chat. Join in the TheSeshRoom 710 on Twitch. Check us out. Sesh with us. Do things.
Sesh it up. Get educated.
We do get educated a little bit on Twitch. It's more seshing there because you know how YouTube is about smoking and everything on
Can you even say that?
What?
Smoking.
Oh yeah, you can definitely say smoking. You can say sesh, you can say all kinds of good stuff. You just can't do it.
Whack.
I saw, this is totally off topic, but we still have a little bit of time here. I saw that Dope as Yola just got monetized. This will be old news by the time people hear it when this episode comes out, but actually no, it'll probably come out this Friday. But anyways, Dope as Yola just got monetized, and he smokes joints and drinks and stuff on his YouTube channel all the time. YouTube monetized him. Now he does have like 2 million followers, or subscribers, I should say, on YouTube. So, I mean, like, he has some good numbers behind him to be,
monetized.
Yeah, to be monetized, kind of throw his weight around and be like, hey, YouTube, I'm not just some flash in the pan. Like, you can definitely get some ad revenue off of me. So let me post ads and, let me do my thing.
Stop.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, seriously. He smokes joints and blunts and drinks all on his channel and talks about it and brings people on and, seshes out with them and all kinds of stuff. I think he had Mike Tyson on there at one point in time, for real. He's had some big names on there. It's cool. It's just cool to see that he was able to achieve the whole monetization thing. With YouTube being how YouTube is and Instagram and everyone being so anti-smoking, posting. I mean, shoot, our Instagram's only got 80 followers. We almost got suspended for 30 days.
Hate to see it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, man, taking a dab on here. Sorry. It might happen again. Follow us on Instagram, TheSeshRoom.
TheSeshRoom.
We're everywhere.
Twitter be spicy.
Twitter also, TheSeshRoom on Twitter. Check us out. Tune in. We upload every Friday at 2. On Twitch every Thursday at 2. And
I can't believe you smoked out of a Gatorade bottle.
Until the plastic turned yellow. You don't like that?
No.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to front. I'm not even going to be like, hey, I'm the perfect smoker. I ain't made no mistakes. Dude, I have done some grimy stuff. I had bongs I would dump the water out of them when I was done smoking, but I didn't, clean it. I didn't
do that?
ISO, salt. I didn't, nothing.
I would just run hot water through it.
Yep, until the smell of the resin kind of died down, and then I was like, all right, cool, solid. Let's put some new water in here and send it on.
I had to dump out the water every time after I used the bong because I couldn't even keep it in the crib.
Why? Because it stank? Or you couldn't keep the bong in the crib?
Just couldn't have the bong in the crib. So, it never sat with water in it. It was just getting used and all the water dumped out
Yep.
and like dried off and thrown in
Same.
the backpack.
Yep, same. I had to keep it in a backpack. No, I keep it in my closet, like tucked away, and it would still smell. So it was like a backpack inside of a backpack under clothes, and then like all the clothes around the backpack would smell. But I got used to it, so like I would wear the clothes out, and then people would be like, "Dang, dude, you smell like kind of like weed and like dirty bong water," and I'm like, "What?"
Dirty bong water.
Yeah, because I had an unclean bong, just basically like fumigating my clothes.
Dang.
Yeah, and of course it was always like my jackets or something, and it was like nasty, dude. I'd be going out and I wouldn't even smell it because like the smell was just, I was nose blind to it, and there I was, dirty bong water me, smelling. People be like, "Yo, your jacket kind of smells like weed and like, I don't know, nasty water," and I'm like, "Great." So I'd be like spraying Axe on myself on the fly all the time, just trying to cover it up, hoping for the best. Gotta love it. Dirty bong water.
Never had that happen.
It's because you didn't, make the same mistakes I did.
It stayed-
Somebody else has, though. You've also smelled like dirty bong water, and it's okay.
Dirty bong.
Dirty bong waterers unite.
This guy. Crazy.
Yep. Let's see. I got a couple minutes still. Let's see what other disgusting, terrible things I've done that you shouldn't do in your 420 guide. You haven't made mistakes smoking early
I
on?
totally put vodka in a bong and
Don't
like,
do
hit it
that.
and drank it. It was the worst decision of my
Yep.
life.
Sweet tea, Gatorade. Don't put any of that in your
Don't
bong.
put
It makes it sticky. It makes your weed gross. And I'm sure all that steals terps.
Hate to see it.
I mean, I've done, yeah.
I've dropped the grinder lid and watched it roll, and I could have grabbed it, but I was so high that I was just like, "I'm gonna make it at that grate down there." And I watched it go down the hill, jump, and fall straight down it. And I was like,
Damn,
Nice.
that actually happened.
it was like nice. I didn't deserve it, I guess. Would have thought having it on my leg was safe, and it just never trust your leg with the grinder. Never trust
Dude,
your leg
you
with the
read
grinder.
my mind. Never put your grinder on your knee. If you think you can balance it on your knee, it will fall. You
Absolutely.
will knock it over, and all your weed will be on the ground.
Or
Or
if you say
Do
the
not
keef,
party foul that.
gone. The keef is gone. You can't even find that.
Set it on your dash, set it on the middle console, and just move slowly. The thing that always gets me is I get moving too quick because I'm loading it up, and I'm trying to get high, and all that stuff. And I just move too quick and knock something over and knock something off, and then all the weed is on the floor. All the keef is on the floor. I knocked over the joint that I was rolling. The bowl got knocked over. Whatever. That's the biggest one. I've broken so many pieces just moving too quick, trying to put the bowl in them too quick and knocked them over sitting outside, knocked it over on the ground, broke. Pieces shattered everywhere. No more smoking for me. I got to go all the way out to this is back then, but all the way out to, the head shop and wherever and buy an overpriced China piece because I didn't know.
Because I didn't know.
I didn't.
Dude, it'd be like that. Listen, I like blunts. Blunts are my go-to. But then the dabs came along, and I was like, yo, hash is nice.
Yep. Blunts are nice. I didn't realize how good a proper blunt was.
Oh, right. Not that nasty gas station trash.
No. A proper blunt. You know what I'm
you-
saying?
You talking about a game?
Oh, a
Or you
backwood.
talking about a backwood?
A backwood.
I smoked a backwood.
Dude,
I
they
used to
hurt
only roll
and they're
up
terrible,
backwoods.
but they're great.
I get
It's
so high.
it's like an experience you need to go through. Like I wouldn't say, hey, get hooked on backwoods, but like you definitely try one. It's definitely like something to try. They have so many flavors and things, dude. Backwoods are awesome
They taste
in
great.
their own way. They're like the supreme of like tobacco products.
But you put weed in it and don't use any of the tobacco.
Yeah, you roll all that out and then you roll your weed up in the leaf.
Yeah, 100%.
And I rip the leaf down because it's usually huge. You usually have to put like a quarter in there for it to make even any sense, or you're just smoking tobacco leaf, which is not cool.
Listen, I would roll it up right and get it as fat as I could, and then I would just cut it. I would cut it like enough, and then add more and roll it up.
Backwoods.
Backwoods are so good.
Backwoods. Yeah, that's something to try.
Gosh, I didn't even mean to say game. I meant backwood. Games
Yeah.
suck.
Games aren't terrible, but
They're not terrible, but man, ones without the nicotine though, so good.
all right. Well, that was the 420 guide. We're out of time. We're going to run out of time. Thanks for tuning in.